Okay, so for this one, I want to ask you a few questions about leadership roles at the school. So for the first one, what do you think would make you like a great leader?
What would make myself?
Yeah, so like if somebody was to say like why would you be a great leader? What do you think you have that makes you a great leader?
Okay. Um, yeah, I mean, you think about yourself and the qualities you have, but you also think about what other people have said to you. So people have talked to me about my leadership um, style. I think a leader needs to be able, first of all, to inspire others to do their best or to contribute excellence. And I think hand in hand with inspiration is motivation. So one thing that I think I'm really good at is convincing people to do things that they didn't believe they really could do.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen that with teachers and I've seen it with students.
Right.
So, you approach a teacher and say, hey, I would really like you to lead the next workshop. And so you come alongside and encourage the person and say, well, tell me some of the, ideas you have, or tell me things. And then uh, eventually they feel confident enough to step into that leadership role. So I think a leader not only leads people and takes them places
Mm-hmm.
that they may not have gone before and equips them for that journey, but also equips them to step into some leadership themselves. And I don't think everyone necessarily wants to be a leader, and I don't think everyone necessarily needs to be a leader, because if everyone were leaders, no one would be following them anywhere.
Right.
I'll just be carrying on.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think being able to speak honestly to somebody is a good quality for leadership. You have to be able, when they're not doing well, to say that,
Mm-hmm.
and you have to be able to um, give good criticism and good praise when it's deserved.
Right.
Some people lead by beating up, yelling, saying "do it my way or the highway," and I think it's always a better feeling if your leader is coming alongside of you and encouraging you to walk with them. Sometimes a leader has to do hard things. You have to say hard things. You have to make hard decisions that some people don't like. And
Mm-hmm.
so a leader has to be willing to step out and sometimes step into things that they don't want to deal with because they know there will be conflict. Um, so I think a good leader needs courage.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that a good leader needs to be able to communicate clearly, because when no one understands what you're talking about, they really can't follow through with what you're asking them to do. So you have to be able to clearly communicate, break it down into steps that people can follow, and then cheer them on
Right.
when they're doing what they should be doing. So I hope that helps.
Yeah, and going off of that, so how do you encourage like creative thinking for a leader?
Yeah, that's a tough question. It's a great question, but it's a tough question because some people are naturally creative and they just bubble out with 100 different ideas.
Mm-hmm.
So those people, you're just trying to guide them, like, okay, we can't do all 50 of your ideas, so let's try to decide or discern which is the best one for the situation. And other people feel like they have nothing to contribute, and sometimes it's less about asking them and it's more about looking into the environment they've created. So I may look around the classroom and say, did you make this poster?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, and this poster is fabulous. Look how taken this idea and put this information on here creatively. And so you're starting to affirm the creativity that they don't think they have.
Right.
so just sometimes that takes observation
Yeah.
and being able, like I can say, hey Steph, give me 10 ideas on how to teach this science lesson, and you can go and give me 10 ideas, or you might say I'm completely blank.
Right.
I don't know what to do. Okay, so why don't you research it and get some ideas, and then totally come up with something using those, but that's different from the ones that you found. So it's your very own thing. And sometimes people can do that right away, and sometimes you need to go ahead and try. I'll be with you every step of the way, or just try a simple thing. Change one thing and
Right.
see how that helps. So yeah, I thought that's a loaded question.
Yeah.
You know? Easier with those that are naturally creative. I think you can also. There's a great book called The Laughing Classroom, and I can't remember who the authors are, but it's filled with offbeat ways for you to inspire creativity. You know, an example would be, here's a tin can that orange juice came in, and you ask your class to brainstorm 10 different things that it can be used for, but it can't be used as a can. So
Okay.
that's a challenge
Yeah.
for people, but you could do that with teachers also and say, let's think of some crazy things we could use this for. Could we use it for target practice to shoot at? Okay, that's a creative thought. So playing games sometimes is a way to unleash creativity and creative thinking.
Right. Perfect. So are there other qualities that you would look for when you're selecting like a leader at the school? Like certain.
Yeah, it's interesting. Sometimes leaders rise to the surface, and it can be good or bad. We have a situation right now where there's a leader in the school, but she lacks wisdom and discernment. So she ends up hurting people as she's trying to lead them. She's very forceful. She is strong, strong-willed, but she lacks good judgment.
Right.
And that is something that I look for in young teachers. Not that they never make any mistakes, because goodness, I'm still making tons of mistakes in judgment all the time. But they have demonstrated that they have judgment and that they can inspire others to follow them.
Yeah.
And on example, I had a first year teacher who she just started stepping up and saying, oh, you need a schedule made for the lunch duty? I'll do that.
Yeah.
I can do that. I'll gather the teachers together and find out who wants to do what on which day. And I thought, that's good judgment, because she didn't grab it and say, I'll fill it all out and they'll have to work when I say they will. I'll be a leader.
Right.
She went and asked others to participate. And that's a quality that I think also makes a good leader. Someone who is getting the whole team to work together. Somebody who is respected by the team. Because again, if you have a bully trying to lead, people are not inspired to follow them. They just feel bullied.
Right.
So I look for somebody that has good judgment, that inspires others to follow their suggestions, that also inspires others to give suggestions, and someone who wants to have them work together as a team.
Awesome. Yeah. And just one last thing that I have is hang on, let me grab my last question. What is the one I know those were the qualities and stuff, but is there a characteristic that you believe every leadership should possess?
Oh boy, trying to bring it down to one thing. Yeah, hard to get down to one thing. Humility, like they're not full of themselves, is a great quality for leadership.
what about
and
like
go
um
ahead.
I was gonna say like what about like confidence or you know just like somebody who believes that they like could be a good leader just because of how confident they are in themselves when like providing leadership or having that role.
Sure, I agree with you. I think if you have somebody that's just shaking and trembling all the time and feels very uncomfortable as the leader, that's not inspiring. But I also think that some people that are initially nervous, once they do it a few times, they gain confidence. But I do think that confidence is um, inspiring and it's something that people want to follow.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I agree with that characteristic. And something just flopped through my mind, and I think awareness of others. I
Okay.
think a good leader is aware that people have feelings,
Mm-hmm.
that how they express things can affect whether the person enjoys being led or whether they just dig their heels in and say, I don't like the way you speak to me, you don't understand my situation. I
Mm-hmm.
think when you think about others and you think about what they're walking in their shoes right now, that you can be a good leader in recognizing that and respecting it. And of course, respect in any sense is an important thing for a leader to have. Respecting boundaries, respecting ideas and opinions, respecting people's um, maybe beliefs or things that would keep them from participating in something
Right.
are all important. But yeah, I have a hard time nailing it down to one thing. Would you say that confidence to you is the most important quality, or do you have things that you've thought about?
Um, so like sometimes, for instance, this is kind of like doesn't really not a teaching role, but just from like past experience, saying like a captain of a team. I know I've seen people who they're not comfortable speaking in front of the whole team. They're not confident in the fact of like, okay, this is they don't want to tell people who they could be the same age as them, but they don't feel comfortable or confident telling them what to do. So I just
Yes.
think like, for somebody to be confident in what they're saying and how they say it and how to get people to respect you even if they are the same age as you, I just think that takes like a lot. It's like have positive, confidence going up on a stage and having to speak in front of a group of people. So I just think like not I don't not I guess necessarily be the number one and only characteristic, but just from like past experiences of seeing people and stuff like that, I just think having confidence and believing in yourself and getting up there and just knowing what you're going to say just helps in the process of a leadership role, I guess.
I totally agree. And as you were saying that, I was thinking about some of my younger teachers who stepped up into a leadership role and had to address older, experienced teachers.
Right.
And you talk about needing confidence then because you might be thinking, well, they're just going to shoot me down because they're going to say, oh, well, I already know that. Or,
Right. Exactly.
you didn't even talk about that, I know. So there is a sense in which you have to feel confident in not only yourself, but what it is that you're going to present. So I had a teacher who um, I think I told you she has certification in handwriting, and she she's excellent at it. She's really good at it. So I had her right from the get-go, year one teacher. She was instructing the older teachers in how to teach handwriting and how to make those letters correctly according to the Zahner Bloser certification that she had.
Right.
And